Welcome to our journey through the cosmos, where we'll unravel some of the most fascinating enigmas in our solar system. Today's adventure takes us to a celestial object that's been our constant companion, the moon. Everyone has gazed up at the night sky, awestruck by the moon's serene beauty. Yet behind that tranquil facade lie countless curiosities and intriguing mysteries. In this exploration, we'll be delving into the intriguing questions that these lunar mysteries and potential satellites raise, aiming to understand the extraordinary and bizarre facets of the universe we inhabit. Hi Ed lovers, Jay here, and welcome to EdPOP, your go-to channel for the best science facts and curiosities you can't find anywhere else. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Get ready to have your mind expanded by the wonders of our celestial neighborhood. Join us as we set out on this journey, peering into the grand expanse of the cosmos to uncover the secrets that await. Did you know that the moon is gradually moving away from the Earth? Sit tight, because we're about to set off on a cosmic journey. We're tackling an intriguing fact about our closest celestial neighbor. Yes, you heard right, the moon. That constant presence in our night sky is slowly drifting away from us. It's a subtle dance, so gradual that we don't notice it in our everyday lives. In the grand ballet of celestial mechanics, the moon moves away from Earth at an average rate of 1.5 inches per year. That's about the pace your nails grow. This happens because of tidal friction, the gravitational interaction between the Earth and moon. Now, what does this mean for us? Consider the future of space exploration. Understanding the moon's movement could reshape our strategies for long-term lunar missions or potential colonization. But more than that, it makes us ponder what our night sky would look like millennia from now. Picture this, a future where the moon appears significantly smaller in the sky, changing our nights and the very nature of Earth's tides. It's a fascinating, if slightly unnerving thought, isn't it? How do you feel about this gradual lunar farewell? Did you know that the moon's dark side is vastly different from the one we see? Now, let's dive into another lunar enigma. Have you ever wondered about the side of the moon we never get to see from Earth? It's often referred to as the dark side, but don't let the name mislead you. It's not perpetually dark. It receives as much sunlight as the side we see. However, it is dark in terms of knowledge, as it's largely unexplored and holds numerous mysteries. The far side of the moon is a stark contrast to the familiar face we're used to. Instead of a large, flat maria or seas, it's heavily cratered and peppered with mountains. Moreover, the mineral composition varies, suggesting a different history for the two sides. But the intriguing question is, why such disparity? Why do the two halves of our moon look like they belong to different celestial bodies? Theories suggest it could be due to Earth's gravitational tug, or maybe an ancient second moon that crashed into it. Yet we still seek concrete answers. Isn't it captivating to think of the stories the moon's far side could tell us? Did you know that the Earth could technically have more than one moon? Let's dive into an even stranger topic. You know our familiar moon, of course, but did you ever consider that Earth could have more than one moon? Well, it's a hypothetical situation that's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Picture this. An asteroid gets caught in the Earth's gravitational field and becomes a temporary satellite. Such a scenario isn't just science fiction, it's happened before. For instance, in 2020, an object named 2020 CD3 was captured by Earth's gravity for a few months, earning it the nickname Mini-Moon. But what if Earth had a permanent second moon? The implications would be far-reaching. It could affect Earth's tides, influence the planet's rotation, and even impact our seasons. It would also be a boon for scientists, providing them another celestial body to study. The universe is brimming with celestial oddities and captivating scenarios. So while it's unlikely, the thought of a second moon isn't entirely absurd. After all, in the realm of space and exploration, we've learned to never say never. Did you know that moon dust is incredibly harmful? Imagine you're stepping onto the lunar surface. The very first thing you might notice is the fine layer of dust coating everything. This isn't your ordinary house dust though. It's lunar dust, and it poses unexpected dangers to both humans and machinery. What makes it harmful? Lunar dust particles are tiny, jagged fragments created from billions of years of meteor impacts. They can wreak havoc when breathed in or when they infiltrate machinery. The Apollo missions offered first-hand accounts of these challenges, with astronauts dealing with hay fever-like symptoms and lunar dust wearing down spacesuits and causing system failures. So the question is, how can we mitigate these effects for future lunar expeditions? Solutions range from designing dust-resistant equipment to developing technologies that could repel lunar dust. Space agencies and private companies are currently tackling these issues, understanding that overcoming the dust dilemma is crucial to our long-term presence on the moon. The inhospitable moon dust reminds us that venturing into the cosmos isn't just about the grandeur of discovery. It's also about tackling gritty, real-world challenges that come along with it. Hey, wait! Now's the time! Subscribe to the channel to be entertained while learning. It's free! Did you know that there's water on the moon? What if we told you that our closest celestial neighbor, the moon, holds a valuable resource that might revolutionize space travel? Water. Yes, there's water on the moon, but not in a way you might expect. First, we must clarify, we're not talking about lakes or streams, but water ice hidden in permanently shadowed craters. Discoveries of these frozen deposits suggest they might be much more widespread and accessible than previously believed. The implications of this for space travel are immense. Think about the resources required for a trip to Mars or beyond. If we could utilize the moon's water, we could dramatically reduce the cost of these missions. This lunar H2O could be used for drinking, growing food, or even split into hydrogen and oxygen for rocket fuel. This raises a tantalizing question. How can we utilize lunar water in the future of space exploration? There are many challenges to overcome, from extraction to purification. Yet, the potential reward is significant, offering a stepping stone for our species as we reach out further into the cosmos. As we strive to become an interplanetary species, every drop of water on the moon might make the difference. Did you know that the moon has a major role in causing Earth's tides? When we observe the rhythm of the ocean, the ebbs and flows of the tides, we might not immediately associate it with the moon. Yet, this celestial body plays a starring role in this daily ballet of seawater. But how? It all comes down to gravity, a force the moon exerts on the Earth. Even though the moon is about 1/6 the size of our planet, its gravitational pull is strong enough to cause the bulging of water towards and away from the moon, resulting in high and low tides. Practical implications of tides are far-reaching, impacting everything from marine life behaviors to naval navigation and coastal infrastructure planning. Being able to predict tides allows us to mitigate potential disasters, such as coastal flooding, and ensures safe maritime operations. Imagine for a moment, what would our planet's environment look like without lunar tides? The absence of this gravitational dance would result in a significantly different marine ecosystem and coastal geographies. As we continue to study and appreciate our moon's influence, we recognize that even though it may be far away, its effects are felt every day, right here on Earth. Did you know that the moon isn't perfectly round? It's easy to think of celestial bodies as perfect spheres, but this is far from the truth. Take our moon, for instance. You may be surprised to learn it's not perfectly round, but has an elliptical or slightly egg-like shape. When you gaze up at the night sky, you're seeing a moon that's slightly squashed. This squashed form is due to tidal and rotational forces exerted during the moon's formation. Its core, closer to Earth, gets pulled slightly more than the rest, giving it that oblong shape. This insight into the moon's shape offers valuable clues into its formation and history. By understanding these slight imperfections, we're able to comprehend how our closest celestial neighbor was born and how it has evolved over billions of years. Now, let's consider the implications of the moon's shape on its movement and appearance. Would its elliptical shape cause variations in its orbit? How might it impact how we see the moon from Earth? As we dig deeper, we find that even minor details, like the moon's shape, open a world of fascinating questions and discoveries. From the fascinating details of our moon's elliptical shape to the striking fact about it gradually drifting away, this journey has been one of discoveries and marvels. Each detail we've unearthed about our lunar neighbor not only advances our understanding of the universe, but brings us closer to the day when we might call it our second home. Remember the potential dangers of moon dust, or how we found water on the lunar surface. It's your chance now to dig deeper, to expand on these topics and let your curiosity guide you. Knowledge, after all, is a journey, not a destination. Have you ever wondered what would happen if Earth had a second moon? Or if we didn't have lunar tides? The answers to these and many other questions lie at the intersection of science, curiosity, and exploration. Lastly, keep the conversation going. Share this video and your thoughts. Let's create a community where curiosity is rewarded and knowledge is shared. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and like buttons to stay updated. Together, let's unravel the mysteries of our universe, one moon at a time.